And welcome back to another session of Gaming with God. I'm your host, Grumpy Old Dude. We are now ready to continue with part 3 of our second patrol in the game of U-Boat. And currently on the Steam forum, at any rate, there is some confusion. One of the participants is having some issues with the auto aiming, and they're confusing some of the terminology. Folks trying to help him out, and if everybody will display some patience, I think they'll get him there. I say him, could be a her. You can't tell. You don't know. Unless they give themselves a name like I did, Grumpy Old Dude is probably not a gal. Fairly safe assumption on the part of anybody who's reading the name. At any rate, we are working on our patrol. We almost have our 1,070 miles within the box here. We have grossly exceeded our target of 4,000 tons for this mission. We've gotten more than that within the box to move things along. I think we've got about 9,000 tons within the patrol zone to move along the campaign mission. I'm going to go to 1800 TC here to move through 3 in the afternoon. And we have completed our patrol. Radio that back to headquarters that we have executed our 1,070 miles. Our budget will go up. No, maybe not yet. Probably when we return in. One thing I want to go ahead and do here is show you what I do when I'm on patrol here. When I'm looking for targets, what do you do when it gets dark out and you can't see anywhere? Well, let me get it up to about 11 o'clock here. Here we go, 22:45, 10:45 at night. What I do is simply this. I move my radio guy to the hydrophone, wherever he happens to be. As soon as it lets go of it here, it'll... Sometimes switching views like this, the game is demanding enough, has gotten demanding enough anyway, that my laptop sometimes has a little momentary lag. Here we go. We'll move him to there. We'll go to periscope depth. Let's go back to world view. 12 by time compression. Now we're going day. Okay, there we are. Now we've got the hydrophone going, okay? Then I'll reduce speed so that it's not making too much noise. And I'll spend an hour and a half traversing at like this right here. When submerged at about 22:45, 22:50 by the time we were submerged. So I'll take it to 2400, maybe 0030 hours, hour and a half submerged, and give him a chance to find something on the hydrophone. Sometimes he'll find something, sometimes he won't. But I'll give him that opportunity. It's like in sales. If you don't give somebody the chance to say yes, they're not going to. They're not going to jump up and demand to buy from you. And target ships are not going to just sail up next to you and say, sink me. So you got to give your tools a chance to find what you're looking for. Now, we have completed our patrol. We have executed our mission. So now it's time to return to port. Now, here's intercept. Okay. The port is my target. So I move the cursor to the port and I right click and it plots an intercept course. That's intercept. That has nothing to do with aim assist, which is where these officers resolve torpedo solutions. And that reminds me, I noticed during a playback that camera view of me here is blocking the officers. And when I changed screens to change that, it scrolled off into nowhere. So now I should be showing over here in this area of the map, and that frees up the officers for view. Let's go to 1800 TC. Before we do that, let's take it back off of there. Let's go to 1-to-1 time. We surfaced again. We need to run our compressors. Take our engineer, run our compressors, get our compressed air back up to 100%. Go to 1800 TC. Now we are traversing on our way back to port. Now, we may or may not get a radio call from BDU giving us the opportunity to intercept another target. If they do, wonderful. We've got torpedoes. Speaking of the devil. All right, let's come into here. The radio man is still awake, but barely. Let's get him on the radio. Let's receive the BDU transmission. BE 633, north-northeast at 9 knots. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is put him to bed. BE 633, north-northeast at 9 knots. BE 63, that's this guy right here. Now we're going to right-click on him and watch what happens. It sets an interception course. Okay. Overland. We're going to increase speed, and the course changes. That's intercept. That has nothing to do. Nothing. Let me say that again just to be absolutely clear. Intercept has absolutely nothing to do with aim assist and destroying a target. Okay. Now we're at 14 knots. Go to 140 time compression. You see this counting down. We're about 3 minutes real time away from intercept here. If I go to 1800 TC, you can see the mileage counting down in a hurry now. 140, 130, 120. And there's another message from BDU. My radio guy is asleep. We'll wake him back up. He's had a couple hours. He's got some energy again. Take this message from BDU. BE 697, north-northeast at 7 knots. That's this guy. It's coming along behind this one. All right. When you manually put your officer someplace, he will stay there until he's exhausted. The way to take him off of that is click on him. This window opens up over here. And you should be able to right click. All right, let me do it this way. We've got 57%. I don't know why it won't let me take him off of her. Let me put Hagen on navigator station, okay? He's on his watch. Now, he will stay there until he is exhausted. It makes no difference what nav certainty goes to. It can go to 100. He won't leave that station. It can reach 1800 hours. When he comes off shift, he comes on. He still won't leave that station. And I'm going to show you that. 1630, there's 1700, 1806, he's still on the nav station. The new watch officer is on duty. We're at 90% certainty. Now, the way to take him off of there is you select him, You come over here, you put your mouse on the task that you assigned him, and you right-click. Now he's been released. Now he'll go to bed. See? And this guy I'm going to put back to bed because I am 3 hours, 2 hours maybe, from the intercept on this transport. 2 hours game time. Maybe a minute here, real time. Minute and a half. My puppy sits on the couch over here, and he's all fine. He's happy, content. Then I put the headphones on, and he knows that for the next hour, hour and a half, I'm going to be ignoring him. And he doesn't like that. So he comes running over, bumps his head under my arm to lift my arm up so it'll rub him in. Yes, he's a needy little guy. Okay, here we go. Funnel smoke spotted. It is 8:30 in the evening. And just about have him in sight, so we'll go down to real time now. Or maybe we'll go to 12 by. Now we'll go to real time. Because we're way close. We are way close. There he is. Now we're going to take our officer. We're going to right click. Now here's your aim assist. Calculate torpedo course. That's your aim assist right there. Okay, now I want my nose, so I'm at about a 90-degree angle to him when the torpedo impacts. So you look at his line of, there we go. That's pretty close to 90 degrees. And we're going to slow down. Because we want to give him time to resolve the torpedo targeting solution. Oh, it's a Swiss boat. Never mind. Switzerland is neutral. Now there was another one that was basically coming along behind him. So we're going to do this. And then come down here to his course. And then we're going to kind of reverse that. Shortly here. Yeah, it's looking pretty close. And that looks pretty close to his movement line. So we will go on that line. See if anything shows up. That was a Swiss, that was a neutral vessel. I'm not going to sink neutral vessels. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if anything will show up for me here. We slowed me down so that I wasn't making as much noise. You see, as it slowed down or speed up, the hydrophone circle gets larger and smaller. There's another one out here somewhere. Trying to get more in line with his course. And I'm not seeing it. All right. Air quality has dropped when I went to 1800 TC. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. Otherwise, you can run yourself right out of air, good air, and kill your crew. So we're going to surface. I'll continue moving for a little while along this line to see if we see smoke or something. I don't expect to. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to put him to bed. I'm going to give this a little bit more time, see if I can come across that second group. And it doesn't look good. All right, let's get my radio man back up. See what BDU has to say. If it's not something good, we'll head back to port and wrap up the second patrol here. What do you got for me, BDU? BE 556 east-northeast at 9 knots. I have plenty of fuel remaining. Put him back to bed. And then you send me another radio message. Thank you, BDU. Oh, and then I was... God damn it. Looking at a difference. There we go. Looking at a different screen and the radio message went away. Let's see. 561 east-northeast at 10 knots. That's the same one. That's the same one that we're after. Yep, we'll put him back to bed again because 130 miles, 17 knots for 7 hours from intercept, which is going to be about 8:40 in the p.m., and he's already halfway exhausted. Here we go. Now we'll get him up. He's fully rested. I'm only at 47% nav certainty. I'm going to put him on there and get that improved. We are 3.5 to 4 hours out from intercept. So about 2100 hours, which is 9 p.m. So at 8 p.m., which is 2000, I'm going to take it off 1800 time compression. Close enough. 1 hour to go, approximately. 18 knots, 23 miles. We're now at 69%. nav certainty. Incoming BDU radio message. What do you got? BE 254 east at 7 knots. That's this guy. You should be able to go after him after sinking this one. And okay, 10 miles from intercept. We're at 77% nav certainty. I'm going to put him back on the watch. Actually, what I should do is release him from nav and let him do what he's going to do. Oh, that's 1800. He should have come off shift. That's right. My bad. Whoa. Here we go. Funnel smoke spotted. And we'll slow down. Let's see what this is. We're headed right at it. And once it comes into view, come off time compression and identify. Portuguese, neutral. So now we want this guy. Portuguese ship, he's a neutral. We're not going to sink him, so we're going to intercept this group. And put him to bed. Okay, so now we're going to slow down. And we go to periscope depth. We're going to take our radio man, put him on the hydrophone, figure out where this guy is. This is my visibility circle right here. See? So I need to get him inside of there. Here we go. All right, so we'll quickly move him to there. Radio that the transport has been spotted. Yeah, and then I'll put him back on the hydrophone. Now we go to 12 by time compression. Oops. There we go. Now he's in that calculation. Now we slow down. He's moving across. He's going to cross our visible arc. I actually do want to turn a little bit here. Here we go. Oh, hell, I meant to stop and I didn't. I'm going to back up a bit. Now we'll stop. Yes, 0 speed is faster than -3. So now we are at a 25, 6, 7. There we go. This is a legal target. Now there's aim assist, okay? When the radio man is using the hydrophone to calculate the course, when your watch officer is using the attack scope or the observation scope, and you right-click on the target, it says calculate torpedo course. That is your aim assist right there. $31. Oops. Trying to get this to like 90 degrees. That's pretty damn close. And there's a 92% solution. He's only a couple hundred meters off. I might be too damn close. I might have moved in too close. There we go. That's close enough. That's good enough. He is 6,200 tons. I shouldn't need to, but I'm going to fire 2. And I'm going to set him at 3.5 meters depth. Fire him. Okay, there's your aim assist right there. All right. Yeah, I waited. I was not in the right position. My impact angle is not going to be 90 degrees. It's not going to be that far off either, but it's not going to be 90 degrees. Two torpedoes should definitely send. One could send it down. Two absolutely should, without too much issue. Yep, heavily on fire. Serious damage. She's sinking. Osterman, get on the radio. Damn it. Radio that is sunk. Surface. And now we will head for home again. Run the compressors. Okay, but that's the difference between aim assist and intercept. Intercept plots a course to intercept the target navigation-wise. Aim assist is your officers computing a torpedo firing solution. There is some confusion, I think, occurring with the terminology. Yeah, as soon as the game lets me, we'll go to 1800 time compression and begin closing this distance on home. 1,000 miles plus a little bit. Why is it getting farther from home? Because I got it in reverse. Good God. I'm still in reverse. Okay. Who remembers that song from Monty Python? I'm a lumberjack. I'm an idiot, and that's okay. Every now and then I do something that's just really, really monumentally stupid. I'm trying to return to port while I'm in reverse, going the other direction, would fit that category. I have fuel for 2,700 nautical miles at this speed, and I have 606 miles to go on my clock, so we're all right. Looks like this session is largely going to be returning home. We did sink a boat. We did get another kill. Arlo Guthrie, Thanksgiving tale of Alice's restaurant. The military process station. Me and the shrink was both up, jumping up and down, yelling, "Kill, kill, kill!" And the sergeant walked in, pinned a medal on my chest, and said, "You're our boy." My daughter, God rest her soul, she and I used to watch that video every Thanksgiving. The Alice's Restaurant Massacre in 3-part harmony. Okay, time to slow down. We're coming into port. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, huh? Oh, dark 100. So we used to call that in the Army. Seven miles to go. Yeah, you are. You only got a mile to go. You're in a heavily congested area. You've only got a couple 100 yards to go. And we're there. Here we are, port side. And there's our leading officer. U-boat war badge. Here we are. Rewarded to crew members participated in 2 war patrols. So everybody gets that. Originally instituted during World War I. Oh, I'm sure it was. Would have been before that. German Crossing Gold. Klaus Hagenau is working on that. U-boat war badge. Knight's Cross is close but not quite in the U-boat war badge. The Black Pit should be around 33,000. Oop, we're above where I thought. 40,000 tons out of 50 for a target. So we're doing good. That last one must have been inside the area. Must have been inside our patrol zone and counted. The Carolus we sunk. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ships. for 48,874 tons, roughly 16,000 of which was inside our patrol zone. So we completed our mission. Let's see. Can I get another officer here? I have one rep point. Okay, let's see. Who do we have available as officers? I do want to see their files. Okay. Those are enlisted. I don't have any officers listed, indicated there. Strictly enlisted. I am allowed 30 enlisted personnel. There we go. There's the officer I get. We'll bring him on board. I could conceivably add 8 enlisted personnel. Let's see who we got here. Due to a lack of prospect, he joined the Merchant Navy, became a captain and was unemployed. Joined the Kriegsmarine as a midshipman. He's a good cook. Rossman hates the military. Natural born sailor. Oh, Klaus Rossman hates the military. Thomas Rossman was orphaned and homeless. Max Lindman is a natural born sailor. We'll recruit Lindman. We'll recruit the homeless guy. Yep, we'll recruit him. And fair. We'll recruit him. Okay, so we added some potential enlisted crew. And I put them on board. We have 26 now in our enlisted. We have 6 officers. Okay. And Grumpy Klaus, we added a leader type, Peter Allers. Okay, so now we need to come up here and schedule Allers. Allers will work overlapping shift. 3 hours with each shift. Then off for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on for 6. Like that. Now tasks. Allers. Allers is going to man the navigation station. That's it. That's what Allers does. Okay, now, before we go resupply, let's see if we can add skills to anybody. He has a skill point. We already did that one. Oh, what do we got here? Just take care of crew matters. Shoots more accurately. Manual mode, the stabilization increases. When stress rises to 100 during alarm for the first time, presence of this officer encourages the rest of the crew, and there are no negative effects from it. I like that. Oh, yeah. I like that one. He takes that. Agana. It's a skill point. He'll be a gunner. Old Dude. No skill point for the mechanic there. Wachter. No skill point. And the radio man. No skill point. And then Allers. We just got him. He certainly shouldn't have any skill points. No. He does not. Okay. Now, I could assign one of my leaders, since I've got 3 of them now, I could assign one to headquarters to start doing research. Okay. But right now I want to get people promoted first. Okay, so now we come up here. How much food do we have? Oops. 48 days. Let's get a new mission. Let's see what we're going to do next. 4,000 tons and another leader. Or 4,000 to the budget and another leader. Black Pit, we're working on that. 6,000 to the budget. 6,000 to the budget plus 2/3 of the way to another officer unload. Or 7,000 tons sunk. This is sink 10,000 tons, get 8,000 to the budget, and be allowed another officer. Increase presence of enemy escort ships in that area, which makes sinking 10,000 tons sometimes difficult. However, we're going to try it. Now we come up here to supply. Oh, what's this? We have a... What's Langenbin? What's the deal here with Langenbin? I don't know what the hell. I don't know why he's got an exclamation point over him. Let's go into supply here. Show me what you got. Buy 2 coffees. Torpedoes. I don't have any problem with the free torpedoes. I'll take all the free shit I can get. Do my bird imitation. Cheep, 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 cheep. Whoops. Better refuel. Ammunition. Buy that. Food. Maybe cheeses to 100. Maybe sausages to 100. Maybe that to 100. Equipment. We're actually in pretty good shape there. So let's put all that stuff on the boat. That's 5 days. So now that stuff's on the boat. Yeah, got 84 breads in there. That gun has got almost all the ammo up on it can have. They're going to move one more round up. They're working on getting those last rounds moved up there. Throw overboard? No, I don't believe so. Okay, galley has 84 breads in it. That's not enough bread. We need bread. And that fills me up weight-wise. Now we load that stuff on the boat. Let's look at it this way here. That gun is full up on its ammo. Galley could hold some more bread, but no big deal. Could hold a couple more rounds. Won't amount to a whole lot, but we're going to get them. 9 more rounds. That'll take 5 hours. Okay. And I do not know. There we go. Several meals of. There's a complaint about meals prepared by Langenman. The ship's cook shakes with fear, aware of the purpose of my visit. After all, he wasted a large part of the rations. What punishment would be appropriate for him? Execution. No, I don't think so. I'll just give him a warning for now. Okay. No, not exit. Center of the view. Here we go. Here we go. We'll leave port and head for the Spanish coast, Spanish-Portuguese coast. Our mission is to sink 10,000 tons. Regarding the entry exit to Gibraltar is what we're actually doing there. Once he makes his turn. There we go. That's counting down now. No. Fine, be that way. I don't know why it wants to swing out and around that way instead of cutting right across. There we go. Here's our initial plot. We are headed out. I'm going to check my timing and be right back to you. Just be a moment. Okay, we're at 51 minutes right now. I want to keep these around an hour. At the same time, I don't want to get something big started right at the hour mark either. So I think I'm going to call this session done for now. Wrap this one up. When we return, we'll continue with the third patrol. We are en route to our patrol zone. We have a 10,000-ton sinking target for this patrol. Now, we've exceeded that on each of our first two patrols by a good margin, but we've not yet encountered any escorted ships, and their reports are that this area has seen an increase in escort activity. So the 10,000 tons could be difficult. I don't know. We'll find out. That's one of the things that's what will happen when we return. So we're going to hear save game. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Patrol. Oh, third patrol is what I want to put down here. Third patrol en route. So that's where we'll begin with our next session. Hit that like button. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below and share your thoughts. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing here. If it's something you like, if it's not, that's fine. If you don't like what I'm doing, hit dislike and tell me why. If you do like it, great. Hit like. Tell me what you do like about it. Tell me what you'd like to see coming up. What you'd like to see more of. What you'd like to see less of. But give me some feedback here. If you tell me what you want, it makes it much easier for me to try and give it to you. Doesn't mean I will. Doesn't mean I can. But if I don't know what it is, it makes it difficult to even try. So take care of yourselves. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, till I see you again, stay the hell off my lawn. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.